Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Minecraft series. Today's episode is episode 2 of season 14, and we are starting things back off on this beautiful little tree here, all the way up in the sky, so that we can take a nice little look at all of the stuff that we've done in the last episode. Because, well, in the last episode I kind of went crazy mode, I suppose, with planning out how I want this whole area to look, and oh boy, it's gonna be quite big, a big project, let's just say it like that. But I'm really excited about it. We're basically gonna be filling in, if you didn't see the last episode, all of these lines here with dirt and then making it into wheat fields. And then these lines right here, they are gonna be a big old pathway leading in and out of the castle. I think that's gonna be really cool looking like that. But I need to make the big wheat fields first, and that's gonna be, well, just quite a lot of work, but that's fine, because that's what the whole point is of the series, right? Like putting a lot of work into a big project like this. That's the whole fun of it. But yeah, last episode we almost finished this side, basically, before the pathway starts of the wheat fields, at least at the point where it needs to be, what's it called? Tilt. So yeah, we just need to tilt this area right here still, and then we are done with this part, and then we can move on to the other side, so to say. That's quite nice. Then we at least have, not really half, but I would say maybe a quarter of it done already, which is pretty good. Of course, it still needs to be all filled in, but that's gonna take a little bit longer. But that's just a matter of waiting for the wheat to grow and then for it to be ready to be harvested, etc, etc. Not much I can do about that, so that's just a matter of waiting. But yeah, we're gonna be planting water right here, like this, so that I can at least tilt this small section right there. There we go. And then, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Yes, then right here, maybe right here. No, we'll do it. We'll do it right here. We'll have some more water. Boom, like that. And then we cover it up nicely. There we go. And then we can extend the wheat field. There goes another hoe. That's fine. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And that's also 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So this is the reach of that little bit of water. So that means we need a bit more. And I think I'm just gonna boom, bam, pop it right in the middle here. So right here. And then it will be low enough for this layer as well. So that's nice. A bit more water though. There we go. Boom. And boom. There we go. Now we tilt all of it. Yeah, as I said, we just need to wait for the wheat to all be grown, fully grown, and then we can harvest it, plant it all back, and then just a bit more, and then that process needs to be repeated a lot of times. 2, 3, 4, so that's actually quite perfect here. Look at that. Boom. And then these, we can just, of course, hide the water in here again. That is no problem. There we go. Nice. So that is it all done up to the pathway, so to say. Okay, and then here we have the other side of the pathway. And now I need to maybe change the direction of all of this, because like the curvature is more so like this, which means it would end up right there instead of right there. So I don't know, I just feel like it needs to be starting here again for it to make sense, and then we can slowly move our way over to the curvature that we already have here. But it needs to be a bit more curved. I already said it in the last episode as well. This is still not round enough, so to say. Like, it's a bit too shortly cut in here, which is something we do not want. So here I am adding this all in again. And I think it's going to be extended all the way to here. And then the circle, oh well, yeah, that doesn't help, of course. There we go. Let's make it nice and obvious where I want the line to be of the wheat field. Now don't be worried, there's not going to be water here in a bit anymore, and this is all going to be way more flat as well. We need to terraform all of this still, so that's going to be a bit of a big task, but it will all make sense. Right now, of course, having a wheat field up until this point would look a bit weird, but that will all be changed in the future, so I'm not too worried about that. Anyway, now we gotta make a link here, which means I actually need the circle to be a bit bigger than it already was. That's how off I was with the curve that we already had going. But I think having it out like this and then slowly reconnect right around here will make it make sense. Let's see, is this like spot on in the middle? No, but I don't think that's a big deal, to be honest. Let's see, let's sleep away the night. I also have like a protein shake here with me. Boom. I'm gonna be drinking that during today's episode instead of my water. It's a bit late at night already. I'm a bit late with recording this episode. And I like to drink my protein shake before bed, so that is why. But yeah, let's see. So right here is of course the middle. Should that mean that this circle should be at its middle point here as well? Maybe it should. Seeing as how I changed the direction of this, I could easily change it again a little bit and then make this be the most straight part. I guess that would make more sense now that I'm really thinking about it. And then here it would be more curved. So here we actually keep with that line that we already had, so to say. So here would be the middle part. Let's see. So that would mean that we still extend it a bit more, which makes sense with how the curvature was going before. This is still not too far-fetched how I'm doing it right now. Let's see, I'm gonna need my other shovel for this, I guess. There we go. Just gonna dig all of this out real quick, so that I have a better view of what's going on. Just to make it nice and clear for myself. Go. This is of course very temporary, but for now it's fine. Right, there we go. Now I can make the curve more curved here. Like this. And then this is actually already, I guess, where the entrance has started. So at this point I kind of just want it to be completely straight from this point forward. All the way to this point right here, because this is where the entrance has stopped again. So here it needs to start curving again, which does make it more curved on this side, I suppose. Which is not good, kind of. It's not horrible either. Maybe a bit more here would make more sense, I guess. And then we kind of have the outline right here. There we go. And then I think it will be better in line with what we got going on here. Yeah. This is starting to look like a better circle. Alright. Took me a little while to get there. But I think planning this sort of stuff out, you know, quite seriously like this is important. Because it's going to be making a big difference over time with how it's going to look. So yeah, things like this, they need to be taken seriously a little bit. And now I'm quite happy with this. So these lines are of course all below me now. They are no longer valid, but that's fine because that doesn't really matter. So yeah, there you go. Anyway, we now are gonna fill in this. This is finally grassed, so I can actually path it. That's the word. And now I can fill in all of this with dirt as well, so that it can become part of the path, which will make it all a little bit clearer for my head. What is like pathway and what's going to be, you know, wheat fields, so to say. So there we go, that's a bit better. Let's get rid of this as well, because that just doesn't make sense. Then here we need to smoothen it all out a bit more. There we go. And of course I could just go ahead and path all of this already, I suppose. Just to really bring home what it's going to be. I kind of like the idea of that, doing that. Just because, well, it would make sense. Maybe I will actually start working on that a little bit, but the grass needs to be spreading more. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start filling in the pathway here already with dirt, so that the grass can fully spread throughout all of this. Give it a chance to already get going with that. And then I can actually pathify it all, so that it's going to be really clear that it's going to be a path. Now, of course, it's not going to stay looking like that. I will eventually go ahead and, you know, make it look like the path that's going over there. That one looks, in my opinion, really quite good. And that's how I want the paths to look. But for now, this will do, right? Like, this will be fine for now. It's just temporary, so to say. So yeah, I think doing it like this is the smart way. Just gonna fill it all in already. Probably gonna have to place some grass blocks in the middle of all of this so that the process of it being grassified speeds up a little bit. Otherwise it might end up being quite slow. Let's be real here. Like, this is a lot of dirt and not a lot of grass going on yet, so that would take a while if I had to wait for it. And I'd rather not wait that long for it, so I don't know. If I can speed it up without having to put in that much effort, I might as well do it. Look at that now. I'm gonna pathify it up until the point where the circle ends, because after that it doesn't need to be clear yet what's going on, because after that I don't need to be making wheat fields, right? So I think that makes sense that I just make it a path up until that point, and after that I don't really care just yet. I'm not gonna fill it in just yet. I'm better off focusing on making the wheat fields and everything. But let's see here. Do we have by any chance actual grass blocks in here? I know of a silk Dutch pickaxe, but well, we'll just use it, I guess. We'll just use it. Go over here real quick. And just use my silk Dutch pickaxe. It's a bit silly, but it works. That's the part that matters. I'm just gonna dot these in every here and there, so that the whole grassification process is just a lot quicker. Let's get some more dirt as well. We're gonna need a boatload of that. There we go. And like right here, I'm just gonna sprinkle in bits of grass so that the spreading speeds up. There we go. Just little bits. Doesn't need to be a lot because, well, you know, the more it spreads, the faster it will spread, if you know what I'm saying. Since, you know, that's how it works. So, yeah. If I just sprinkle them in every here and there, that will already make a huge difference, I think. I think so. There we go. And then we can also see, once this is all filled in, if the path actually feels like a natural path and not just a really weird looking one. Like right now it might be a bit too thick right here and a bit too thin over there, if you know what I mean. So I can shape that with, you know, doing the whole shuffle thing. Because this doesn't need to be permanent yet, this is just the outline from now, and then with the shuffle I can make it the permanent outline of it. I think that's also a handy little detail that we got going here. So yeah, that's nice. And of course I can just do that with a stone shuffle, not waste my durability on these two. That would be a bit stupid, I think. So yeah, we're gonna extend it just a little bit out here, so that it's really clear what's going on, but not much further than this. This is good. There we go. Alright, cool. I guess I can just pop these in here, why not? Yeah, you can already see it starting to spread nicely, so that's good. We'll just have to give that a bit of time. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but that's fine. And now, this is going to be the interesting part, because we have a lot of work to do here. But I think what I'm going to do is just start over on this side now as well, with the whole tilting part. And then we'll focus on the expansion of all of this later, when it has become more grass over here. Then I can really start focusing on that. I mean, look at this. This has already all become grass, right? Just over the course of 1 or 2 episodes, that has all happened. So it does happen quite quickly, especially if you just give it the space to do so. So we'll be fine here. Alright, so now we're gonna move on to the next segment that is going to be tilted, which is this side. So let's see. Guess yeah, this is where the natural terrain would be. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is where we want our little guy to be. So let's just go like this and this. And now we can start going in each direction here. And we do that whole process we have already done all over again. How lovely. Let's fill this up with dirt. There we go. Let's see, 1, 2. All the way up to this point. Now the nice part is there's emptiness below this, because this hill is fake. Meaning that the water is immediately flowing down as well. So that's quite nice. That is actually a nice little detail. Now here I guess I will have to expand it to this spot. I think I'm just gonna hide it behind this block or underneath this block. Like so, to make it nice and simple. Because there's such a little amount of space here that actually needs water around it at this height. I might as well. And then here we can hide it again underneath this one. I mean, as I said, it's all empty underneath this hill, so placing the water is super simple. I'm gonna have to make another infinity pool here though. So let's just... yeah, this is also gonna be empty, but it's fine. Go. And look, I can just drop below it and place basically water wherever I want. Which I'm gonna do here and here. Oh yeah, I can swim now. How beautiful. There. There. Right. There we go. Let's go ahead and sleep away another one of those nights and drink a bit more of my protein shake here. There we go. It's tasting quite good, but I should probably start drinking a bit faster and not wait 10 minutes each and every time. Otherwise it might just get a little bit too warm. Let's see, so water's right here, 1, 2, 3, 4. That should just be in range. Then we'll have another one right here. Just for this little spot. And that is right here, so 1, 2, 3, wait, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this should all be tilted possible as well. Okay, there goes another hoe. Only have one left, but that's fine. And let's see. I think I'm gonna place one right here. Just gonna yoink some water from there. Go like this and this. Oh, I was standing on it. Oops. And then we can tilt quite a lot here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This doesn't work, but that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there we go. Now, of course, you can see through the blocks right now, which looks really quite bad. But that's going to be fine once there's wheat there, because then you cannot see through it anymore. I think that makes like a lot of sense. Let's see. I'm going to place down my energy chest real quick. Grab some more firework rockets for myself. There we go. Should be my silk touch pickaxe. Nice. Okay, and let's go ahead and... oh, I don't have any sticks. Well, make some sticks first. Boom. And then we'll make another 4 of these. I hate that they make it go that way. I guess it makes sense for the hoe, but I don't know, I don't like it. I don't like it. Let's hide that away. There we go. Still poor inventory management, I know, but it's a little bit better at least than it was a second ago. How's this part doing? Look at that, look at how fast that grass is spreading now, whoa. Yeah, just adding a little sprinkle of them in there, here and there, really, really helps. Okay, so right here we're just gonna have, let's see, water right here I suppose, and maybe here as well. And I'm just gonna have dirt up until this point, and then I guess just kind of let it be grass at some points here, but this can all be tilted now. I'm just gonna have it like this. Maybe. Oh, I don't have that block anymore. Okay, whatever. For now we'll leave it be. We'll leave it be like this for now. We'll change it later. Okay. Next strip of land. So one, oh, that's already not gonna work. Well, so where do I, oh, this is all, this is where the path is, but this is also where the path is. I don't know if I wanted this to stay free or not anymore. I kind of don't remember. I guess it would make sense if it just goes up to this point, right? So I need to finish this off. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this strip. Then I can bring it all the way to here, but I don't want it to be too close to the path. So right here is good. Like this. Now we can tilt all of this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. So up until this point I can do it. Then I will have one more here. Is that gonna work all the way to here? Oh, I misplaced it by 1, didn't I? 1, 2, 3. Oh no, it will work. Nice. That's just about perfect then. Because that will reach here as well, right? Yeah, nice. So all the way up till here, and here I might make it a bit more wall, so this I'm not gonna worry about just yet. Okay, cool, there we go. So that will be like that. That means I can do the same on this side, which is nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom, boom. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that works. So now we can tilt all of this. Okay, cool. So this is just the whole square that we can get. 1, 2, 3, 4. Screw it, I will just make that path. That solves a lot of my issues there. I don't really see a reason why not to do it at that point. Another hole gone. There. That ought to do that. That's pretty good. Then what I'm gonna do is just I'm gonna place water right here. Don't really see a reason why not to. Then we can immediately pathify all of this. Kind of already could probably, but whatever. And I'm gonna start hiding it more and more underneath these spots. Just because that's gonna be way easier than the whole carpet thing. Right, like, I could just do this and then place water here and I can, like, tilt all of this. I mean, it's such a steep hill. There's basically no way I'm not getting away with this, so I might as well do it. There we go. Place some more water right here. I mean, you will have the constant sound of flowing water when you're here, but nobody's gonna be here, so that is really not an issue, I don't think. And I'm quite curious to see how much of this will also just be moisturized. I think a lot of it. Let's see here. I want another. Another one right here. So that I immediately have all of this. 1, 2, 3, 4. There, there. Now it's underneath as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like this. There we go. Okay. And here we'll have that splitsing. But I kind of want this to be wheat. So, man. Alright, I will have a little moisturized right here, I guess. That would work. Yeah, that would work. I was thinking for a second there how I want to do it, but I guess this is going to be the best option here. So that I can also tilt this if I dig underneath it. That is. There we go. Now I can get 1, 2, 3, 4, so all the way up to this point, but here I can start making a new one. Okay, cool. We'll move these two real quick to inside of where the pathway is going to be, just to save me a lot of thinking work. This is going quite well. Yeah, I think this is just a bit too white. I'm also going to drink a bit more of my protein shake. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, this looks pretty good. We'll tilt this as well. This should be reached now. Let's see. Oh no, it's not going to be reached actually, but that's fine. So 1, 2, 3, 4 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I could make it all the way out here, but I think I'm going to go with this one to not be too close to the pathway here. Boom, boom. Grab some more water. And start tilting again, I guess. I mean, I haven't really completed this strip yet, but that's fine. For now. For now. 2, 3, 4. There we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then here we have another one in 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom, boom. 2, 3, 4. There we go. Now we start tilting all of these nicely all the way around. And then we need to kind of do 2 of these like strips in one go, because I kind of ignored that strip, but that's fine. It should actually be quite nice doing 2 of these at the same time. So this should definitely be capable of being tilted, right? Like this water flows here, yeah? Now, if I just go here, I can get 1, 2, 3, 4. This all done as well. So now, 2, 3, 4. If I just go somewhere around here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, look at that. It's already a little bit there. How nice. Boom. Can I not? Okay, I cannot. Whatever. That's fine. Another one gone. 2, 3, 4. There we go. Now I can tilt all of this up until there, so that's perfect. Let's go and sleep away the night one more time and drink some more protein powder. Protein shake, I should say. I'm not drinking just powder. Don't be worried. 1, 2, 3, 4. All the way to here. Oh, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. So up till here as well. And there we go. Look at that. Then we go here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And here's gonna be the next one. Boom, boom. Look at this little system we are creating here. Isn't this just beautiful? Oh boy, once this is all gonna be filled in with wheat, it's gonna look quite cool, I think. I really think this could look quite special. I do need to go and gather some more carpets real quick. So let's go and shear my sheep. Hopefully a couple of them have regens. The ones that are loaded, these 3. There we go. Look at them. Nice and woolly again. And I'm gonna assume the other ones haven't done it, since they are out of random distance, but I can check. I mean, one of them has at least. There we go. Just ate it probably, but that's fine. Did I see another one? I guess not. Oh, what did I don't even know what I just picked up, but it looked yellow. Alright, there we go. Oh. There we go. Boom, and look at that. Way more carpets again. Nice. Oh, this is gonna look quite epic, I think, once this is all done. Yeah, you can really already start seeing that the yellow dots just disappear within the wheat field. Like, you barely notice them now, and that's only noticeable because they're in the middle of the ones that are not fully grown. Like, within the actual fully grown ones, they're even less noticeable. So, I'm not too worried about that, I guess. Maybe one day I will change it up a little bit though, if I can. But we'll have to see if I can do that. There we go. That's another one done. We'll go ahead. Oh, I have an itch on my back. Oh my goodness, hold on. Give me a second. There we go. That was awful. Right. Let's go ahead and make 4 more. Flying through these, but that's absolutely fine because I have like way too much of the materials anyway. I think I can get away with just planting that there. And then just going kind of like this. I mean, this all looks quite watery already down here. I just need to yoink some up and place it 1 block higher, I guess. And then it should all be fine. Like, look at this. There we go. Now I can do most of this. And most of this as well. And then here we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4 again. Boom, boom. I guess this is reached by this one. I'm hoping, kind of here. Right, surely it is. I think so. This is 4 out, but here's more water on its own, so I'm not to be worried about that either. Okay, good. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, of course, I had these custom hills here in place to break up the flatness, and I still think they're a good idea, even with all of the wheat on them. So I'm gonna keep them, but that just means I have more hills to work with in terms of, you know, with the whole wheat. But I think that's gonna be fine. I think that's gonna be looking good. I might even want to add that more later on with all of the land that we're gonna be creating here as well. Oh my goodness, almost all done. I'm gonna drink a bit more of my protein actually. Almost finished. But yeah, this pathway is almost done. That's really good. I mean, yeah, the fact that it's like hilly, so it's going down, that makes a wheat field look a bit better most of the time. So I guess that would be good, up and down even. Like here it goes up a little bit more again, and then here it's down. I think that's a good thing. I don't know, maybe making it all flat is also quite cool. We'll see, we'll see. I can always change it, right? I can always change it. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and place a bit of water right here. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. How far can I reach? 1, 2, 3, 4. Right up till that point. Alright, that one we'll ignore, and I will just place water on it later. I'm fine with that. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Is this perfectly in range? 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow. So it's reaching all the way there. That's quite cool. With this one singular spot of water, I'm almost doing everything here. That's nice. Well, we can hide some more water underneath this, so that's also nice. Okay. There we go. No, I don't have dirt anymore. Shears. There's my help. Now I can fill in all of this quite easily as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know about that one yet. This one should be fine. Otherwise, I can just. Yeah, that should be definitely fine. Cool. So right until here, and this is all fine because there's water underneath that, so that's also good. I'm really making my own life nice and easy here, am I not? 1, 2, 3, 4. So here, here, and then we do have a couple of outliers, I suppose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, another one gone. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is fully done now. And now I can just kind of go and make a square around it because of how it works. And then we can see, oh no, that's wrong. And then we can see just about how much is left here, right? So these two, I think I'm just gonna ignore the ones, most of the ones that are sticking out, like just a singular one. I'm just gonna fill all of this in, like so, so that I don't really have to worry about most of the hydration around here. I think that's gonna be a nice little cheat code, so to say. There. Like now I can just tilt all of these without even a second thought. And these ones, I think I'm just gonna leave them and then let them be dry when they have wheat on top of it. That's not that big of a deal, I'm gonna be real honest. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This can all be tilted already. This is of course an illusion, all of this water is gonna be gone, but right now it will work. I will make another one right here for now. There we go. Just so we're safe in the future as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there we go. So for now this is fine. Then the next one we'll make right here. Actually, I guess I can even go here. And then I can go and do all of this here. There we go. There we go. And now it's a question of... Now it's about time we start... Let's see, what am I saying? 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is where it goes. Now I need to start pacifying this and filling all of this in. But before I continue like here. But I guess I can still do this area real quick. So this can all be tilted now. And then all of this area. How much of this is actually real? I'm gonna fill in all of this here. So like so. That way it will be easier for me to work next to it. I mean, there's really no reason not to do this, I don't think. But there we go. Oh, oops. Come on. Why is it not perma-filling? There we go. So let's say it's a bit weird, but that's better. It's nice and dark in here, I know. That's fine though. I don't know how far this is all needed, but hey, I'm just placing it in anyway. Can I get the perma here? There we go. Boom. This ought to be fine for now. Let's see where did I come in. Here we are. Right now that we'll just leave open. And now I should be able to kind of just tilt all of this area around it, right? Since there's just water in there. That was my whole idea here. So that I don't really have to worry about the edges there. And now I'm gonna start filling in these little spots with water randomly as well. And then most of this area should just be completely good, I think. Up to 4. Oh. Hey, we're out again. Okay, well I need to sleep away the night in a second anyway. Yeah, look at this. All starting to fill in. This is almost fully grown now. Let's sleep away the night. Drink a bit more protein powder. Drink. I keep on messing up saying that. Protein shake. It's finished now. So that was the last sip. There we go. And there we go. Alright. Yeah, this is almost starting to look good enough for a harvest here, which is really nice. Really nice. Alright. Oh. Why are there just random spots of dryness? Are these the ones I like just barely missed? I guess they are. Okay, those ones once again we'll just ignore and we'll do them when we are filling in the seeds. And then just accept that they will forever be dry. That's just fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we'll have our next one. There we go. Oops. This should be good because there's water underneath that anyway. So I'm gonna just kind of fill this all in. I think this will be fine. Like this should be all reached by the water that's underneath that part. So yeah, I'm not too worried about it here. Alright, we can just kind of make a match up with this area. Let's see, the first one is here, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and now I need to worry about it again. So here, I'll have another one. And now I can start tilting all of this again. There we go. All the way up to 4. Oh, there it goes. And yeah, look at that. This strip is now almost fully finished as well. And I'm gonna leave it like that for now because we have the big old job of filling all of this in now with grass and dirt. Well, just dirt actually. But wow, alright. This is already starting to look quite grand. That is looking way better now. Now we can actually pacify it. We're gonna pacify all of this as well. Just do that all in one fell swoop here. And then we're gonna fill in all of this with dirt so that it can all be tilted and all become wheat. That's gonna be a big task, but that's fine. Let's see. So now I'm gonna put away the hose because we don't need that one anymore. And I'm gonna make some shovels here. I think I'm gonna need way less than I needed the hose, but yeah, we'll see. And we're gonna pathify this, so it will not be completely how the grass is shaped right now. It's gonna be more a little bit like this, which will make it look a little bit better, I think. And then here it's gonna be kind of just how it was already shaped. So yeah, like this. And then a bit more like this, a little bit more crooked, right? I think this is a pretty good shape. There we go. Alright, well, that actually did a lot more durability on my hoe than I expected. But yeah, there already goes one. Now we're just gonna fill in all of this, which is quite interesting. Now it's a bit sad that this is all gonna go and be a normal or a more detailed path at some point in the future. So what I'm doing is kind of like time limited. It will one day be removed again. But I think I'm gonna stick with this path for quite some time, to be honest. So it's not like a big waste, I don't think. Like, it's probably gonna take maybe even like 1 or 2 seasons before I actually change this into a different kind of pathing. Because I already think this looks pretty decent. It just doesn't look as good as I want it to eventually be. But it doesn't look bad or anything yet, right? So for now it's definitely okay. I'm not gonna change it at least until the whole wheat field is fully grown, so that's already gonna take a little while. But yeah, for now this is okay. It at least gives us structure to the pathway already. I'm quite interested to see how this is gonna look from up above actually. Gotta do all of this. I mean, that still needs to spread, but up until here it's fine. There we go. Oh, there goes another hoe. Okay, or shuffle. They definitely go through it a little bit quicker than I expected. I need some more wood. There we go. There we go. And let's just make a couple more. I'm gonna start pathing this up as well. Just so that it will make sense when it's all connected here, otherwise it will look probably a little bit funky. So there we go. And here the path starts to deviate, of course, so right here. There. There we go. What a tedious little task this is. Truly tedious, but hey, it's fine. There we go. And I think that's most of it done, just this little area right here. And I'm, as I said, really interested to see how this is gonna look from higher up here. So I'm gonna start flying up there in a second, just need to finish this off. And there we go. Let's see it. Oh yeah, that just gives so much more of a feeling of structure going on than whatever this was. Like, this feels like it makes sense, and actually the dirt being around it already a little bit just makes it feel really settled in. This is good, this is good. We need to do it over here as well, and then we are gonna start filling it all in with dirt all around, and then we have to tilt all of that, which is a humongous task. But hey, we have the time, right? We have the time. And it needs to be done, so we might as well do it. We might as well do it. So this is gonna be looking really cool. I think this is gonna be, for a little while, probably my favorite view of the castle once this is done, especially with the entrance in place. But I'm planning on making the other sides, like basically every side, have something really cool. I want basically every side of the castle to have its own unique, cool aesthetic to it. So the front has the wheat fields going in front of it, right? And then the back is gonna have the whole cave and like the cliff sort of vibe going on. Almost, I probably will make even like maybe ships in front of it as well, kind of piratey almost kind of theme going on the back side, I would say. And then on that side it's gonna be more forest vibe that I think will be really cool. Just through the forest, there's a little village next to it, and then there's just thick bushes and everything like that, that kind of vibe. I mean, we already have a lot of that going on, right? Not here, but once you go here, this is the kind of vibe I want all around here. Once it's all terraformed, I want it all to be really filled with just nature. And then on that side, I'm thinking maybe just completely iced over. Maybe, I'm not certain about that yet, but that would be really cool. But I want the forest kind of vibe to continue all the way over to there. Of course, we do have a desert here, which is not great. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe up to here. I don't know. I'm gonna do that yet. Anyway, that we have big part of that pathway done. I'm gonna extend it just a little bit further, but not much further, because at this point, well, you know, the wheat field is not gonna be on the other side of it, so it doesn't really matter. So up until here, it's kind of fine. I don't need to go much further than this just for now, so to say. So yeah, this is good. Here the wheat continues again, and that all goes all the way around. So yeah, now we have the two big pathways connecting everything. Of course, these are just the rough lines for now, but this is looking pretty good, I would say. Yeah, I like this. I like this a lot. Okay, as I said, we now have a big task ahead of us. I think I'm gonna actually harvest this. Should I just wait? I'm gonna wait until it's all fully grown, I guess. But yeah, we got a big task ahead of us now, and that is filling it all in with dirt there. So we're gonna go like this. There we go. Let's see. We got quite a bit of dirt here, of course, still. There we go. But yeah, we gotta fill it all in now. Oh yeah, alright, I'm not gonna tilt this right now. How I wanna do this is kind of create the structures already, so I'm gonna actually... Oh, I cannot do that. Fill in a line right here. And then from this line forward, I'm gonna already have the water spots planned out. So that I don't have to do that once it's all in place. I think that's the smart way to go. So we go here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this will be the strip of water. Then for now we'll ignore that and we'll start right here. So this is going to be excluded from the grid, so to call it. This is the line, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. So right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll have little dots like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We go around it and we go back in, just like that. That's the kind of grid I'm gonna be making. Let's sleep away another night, if I may, please. Could I? There we go. I'm gonna drink a bit of water now. I finished my shake. There we go. And he got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Oh my goodness, it's a bit bad. Then we have a little spot where we go around it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Little gap, and that's where we can end that now. And we're gonna fill it out like that. Well, I guess I should do it before. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just to clarify it. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. And there we go. For now this is good, because I don't need to be going much further than this. And now we can start making this into a grid, right? So we go over here. This one we can ignore, I suppose. We go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this is where we go around a little bit. And that's the end of the grid for that one. Because 1, 2, 3, 4. This is like another section where we'll have to deal with it later. But now we can mostly grid it out already, right? That is what I want to create here. So we go to this one as well. Go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And a little spot of water. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And a little grid pattern here again. And then that we'll have to find out later again. Oh, whoa, I don't even know how I did that. That's fine. Then we go to the next one. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Right, that should be in line with that one. I kind of don't need to count anymore now, I guess. I can just follow whatever is going on here. And here we're already at the edge of our circle. Perfect! Okay, this is a nice system. Of course, right now it's slower than just filling everything in, but it will save me a lot of time in the future. So, yeah, especially since I can just follow what grid I already had going on. I don't even need to actually count or do anything now. I just map it out, and this is how far I need to go. And the same with this one. It doesn't even need to go that far, so this is where we just started filling it all in, because it's now all the way from the path there to here mapped out already where most of the water will go. Of course, we'll have to strip in a little bit more water every now and then, but most of it, like basically probably 80%, maybe even more, is already now just fully calculated out, and I don't need to worry about that anymore, so I can just tilt this once it's all placed down. That's gonna be a big time saver, I think, here. I think this is like the efficient, a real nice efficient way of doing it. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see, I suppose. But I'm quite happy with this little system. And then I don't need to fill my buckets constantly as well, because, you know, I'm just kind of filling in the land and then taking away the land again to then fill it with water again. That doesn't make any sense. Now I'm just keeping the water that needs to be kept. Way better. Way better. It's just gonna take a lot of dirt what we're doing here. But that's fine, because I have like a lot of dirt in this world. So it should be good. As I said, what I want to do here, I don't know. I guess I can just kind of go like this. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That will go all the way up to this point. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's another one here. Sure, they're a bit close together, but who's gonna care about that? Really, no one, I don't think. And 1, 2, 3, 4. You're not gonna notice that now, are you? 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And that should be all of it now with enough water, all of this area. So boom. I can just tilt this whenever I want, and then it's good. Oh, oops. And now I can fill in all of this safely, I believe. Maybe not this area specifically. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I will make a nice little spot right here where we go around it for a bit. There we go. That will fill in a lot more. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is just a little area that's missing. So just go here. Now it's not missing anymore. This will go all the way to here. So I will make a nice little spot right here as well. There we go. Just so the edges are all hydrated up as well, right? It's important. It's an important thing. There we go. And there we go. Now I can just fill all of this in. Oh, how lovely this is, eh? This is amazing. You just go around like this. Start filling it all in without a worry in the world. Without a worry in the world. How lovely. And this is all gonna be free land to tilt. I think we gotta celebrate by bringing back my music box. I mean, it's been a little while now. Yeah, we gotta do all of this as well still, but hey. Oh, this looks cool though, doesn't it? Oh, I love the way this is looking now, especially with the smooth lighting actually enabled. This looks so much better. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Right. It's gonna take a little second, but there we go. And I can just fly through here, I suppose. Ooh, how lovely. Right, here we are. We'll listen to some cats. Why not? And fill in more of my land. with dirt. There we go. How peaceful this is, eh? Oh, I think this is probably my favorite part of this project in a little while now, actually. Not really doing it, but just the idea of how this is going to look. I mean, I really love the backside, by the way, of this whole thing. I think it looks really good. The whole terraforming we just looked at a second ago. I think that's absolutely amazing. But I think the way this is going to look is definitely going to be a cherry on top of everything here. This is going to take the cake, so to say. The best looking part of our build here. Let's see. Let's reach that. I guess this is not fully reached. I mean, here it is, so this is fine. Maybe that won't be, but we'll fix that later once it's all tilted. Then I will just see. It's gonna be weird to just have to walk around and tilt basically everything here. And not even, you know, have to focus on making water spots. Are you... Get out of here. Thank you. That was quite nice of him. He actually got out. Alright, there we go. Okay. As I said, humongous task to fill all of this in, but it is going faster than I expected. Yes, I actually expected it to be slower than this, I know. I know, but it's going faster than I expected, so that's nice. Oh wait, this hole wasn't supposed to be here. Slipped past me. Just managed to slip past me. Oh, funny. There we go. Now I also don't know which hole is supposed to be here. This one. Okay. Oh wow, I'm out of dirt. Yeah, humongous amount of dirt needed for this. As I said, I have like a lot, so I don't really care about that. That's fine. But you gotta imagine every dirt block I'm placing is gonna have to need a seed on it as well. Like actually filling all of this in with wheat seeds is gonna be a huge task, like way bigger than anything I've done so far with this whole part of the project. Like that's gonna be taking more time than filling in all of the, you know, all of the dirt and tilting it all. That's quite crazy. But there we go. That is basically this whole side all filled in. Let's have a little look at it. Whoop. Oh yes, look at that. That is looking quite cool, isn't it? Now we just gotta do it the same for this part, because then it will look way better than it is doing right now. Alright, let's get going on that. We still got a bit of time left here. We ought to use it. Oh yeah, I need to do the same though. Oh goodness, I need to do the same with the whole grid pattern here. Alright, I'm gonna cut it off until basically this point. Then we're gonna see 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Alright, and let's see, I need to sleep away the night, of course. Boom, boom, there we go, drink some more water. Alright, let's take my bed back. Oh, he popped off in the wrong direction there. Alright, there we go. Fill all of this in. There we go. Alright, all of this I will worry later. I'm just gonna ignore it for now. Right now I'm happy with our start of the grid pattern right here. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it's like that. I need to expand it over here as well though. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I think I'm just gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. T. Right here. We'll just do it like this, so that it will make sense with itself. Otherwise it will mess up, so to say. This is gonna be a little bit more tricky. This is gonna reach over here, so 1, 2, 3, 4 here. And then it basically has to be right here, I think, in order to reach this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's still gonna reach it, so that's gonna be quite close to the path, but hey, oh well. I guess I can do it here as well. That's fine. Right, like this. And then we go here again. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is the range of this guy. So now we need to see 1, 2, 3. Here. And then it needs to be here, so we're gonna make it here so that's not too close. And then we can map out the range of this guy again. So 1, 2, 4, boop, boop, boop. And that should overlap with each other. Yeah, that's what I want to create now. All the way over to the edge. So 2, 3, and 4 here, of course. So this is going to be the range of just this guy. And then we need to see 1, 2, 4. So this is the new block. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can just kind of make it right around here, and that should be fine. There we go. And now we got all of the outliners for the grid pattern that we're gonna be creating. Okay, that took a little while, but now it is all actually making sense, which is nice. But I am also out of time with that, so yeah, cool. Okay, this is still gonna be a big task, but it's going along nicely. Next episode we're gonna fill all of that in. I think next episode we'll be able to have our first harvest here as well, which is quite exciting. And maybe we will finish all of the tilting in the next episode. I don't know. We'll have to wait to see. Anyway, I do hope you enjoyed today's episode. Oh, did I take a screenshot yet? I did not. Let's take a screenshot off of this real quick. Kaboom, yeah. And there we go. And with that, I'm going to end the episode right here. I do hope you all enjoyed it. As always, I want to thank you all very much for watching. And I'll see you all in the next one. So for now, goodbye.